Journal sources are reporting that Disney has ordered a new fleet of monorails for Walt Disney World to replace the aging and problematic Mark 6 monorails that have been used at the resort since 1989. Apparently, the new infamous door incident on Monorail Red in early January was the main impetus behind the decision. Video taken by a passenger showed one of the doors on the monorail wide open while passengers were on board traveling to Epcot Station. After this incident, Disney added signs to all the monorails warning guests not to lean on the doors. The new fleet will reportedly be built by Bombardier of Canada, the same company that built the Mark 6 trains for Walt Disney World, and one of only a few companies that in the Western Hemisphere with the capacity to build mass transit class monorails. The Mark 6 fleet reportedly cost $3.5 million per train, which would be around $7.5 million in today's dollars. The line of automated monorails that Bombardier is currently marketing is called an Innovia 300 series. We believe the new fleet built for Disney World utilize the same chassis designs, but could certainly be fitted with custom features to make them distinctly Disney. Here are two recent installations of the Bombardier Innovia 300 series monorails, one in Brazil and one in Saudi Arabia. Quite possibly, Disney may only need to change the nose cone to give it a unique look. We have also been told that the abrupt cancellation of Broadway-style Main Street Theater was necessary to free up some of the funds needed for the new monorail fleet. This makes a lot of sense since the theater was confirmed by Bob Chapek last July at the D23 Expo, and work actually started on the project in October, only to be rumored to be cancelled in February, barely a month after the door incident, and finally removed from the Walt Disney World's What's New webpage earlier this month. Through the door incident brought the most scrutiny to the aging fleet. It was not only the incident in recent years that pointed to the need of new monorails. In June 2017, a large piece fell off Monorail Blue while it traveled above the Epcot parking lot. Monorail tier suffered numerous breakdowns last summer. And don't forget the problematic automation system that is still not working properly after many years of work, which was a response to the horrific crash in 2009 that killed monorail pilot Austin Wenberg. Now it's time to read some comments, so the first one comes from WDW Fan. I'm pretty sure that the Innovia 300 won't fit on the Walt Disney World system. RM Webb says it will with modification, which is needed to even the 200 model, as neither would fit through the Contemporary. So I guess, how many modifications are they going to need? They're spending so much money on these monorails, and then now they're just going to have to spend more money on modifying the track. Not Very Bright Disney Fan says, no, they plan to make brand new trains, but install the old broken air systems from the old ones into the trains. Okay. This last one comes from Catherine. She says, great post. I'm just hoping Bombardier meets their deadlines better than they have the replacement streetcars in Toronto. They are years behind in delivering those. Hope the same thing doesn't happen to the monorails. Somehow, I don't think it will, as Disney has the funds and needs a quick replacement to ensure timely delivery. Wow. Now, I never do this, but let me pose a question for you. Has anyone ever jumped out of a monorail? I mean, they opened the door and literally jumped out of it. That's what I want to know. Leave the answer in the comment section down below if they have actually jumped out of it. So my opinion on this is, it's really great that Disney's getting new monorails. We're not going to have any issues with them. So basically, I'm kind of going to miss the old monorails because it's been around for some time now. But it's great that Disney's getting new ones. And basically, those monorail train sets that you have get things, they're probably going to be extinct and replaced with new ones. So I suggest you go get that now before they get replaced with new ones. So that's all I have to say for these new fleet monorails. It's coming soon. There's no release date, probably in 2019 probably, because they have to make all the modifications. So yeah, 19 probably. And I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye, everybody.